The Boston Celtics shook up their front office Wednesday, a day after they were eliminated from the playoffs, with President of Basketball Operations Danny Ainge retiring and coach Brad Stevens moving to the front office to replace him. The moves came about 12 hours after the 17-time NBA champions lost to the Brooklyn Nets in Game 5 of their first-round playoff series. The Celtics, who reached the conference finals in 3 of the last 4 seasons, had flirted with a top seed in the East for much of the season before stumbling into the play-in round. Celtics staffers were informed Wednesday morning of the moves, which were first reported by ESPN and The Athletic. Ainge has spent the bulk of his NBA career with the Celtics, serving as the team's president since 2003 and being part of the 1984 and 1986 NBA championship teams in Boston as a player. He was voted the league's top executive in 2008, the year in which the Celtics won their 17th and most recent NBA championship. Stevens spent 8 years as Celtics coach, taking them to the playoffs the last 7 seasons. He is the 4th winningest coach in team history behind Red Auerbach, Heinsohn and Doc Rivers. Stevens did not allude to the looming moves in his final news conference after the loss in Brooklyn, though he pointed to the Celtics' future. "We didn't play perfect basketball, but we showed a lot of growth in the past few weeks, both individually and at times collectively," Stevens said. "And so, there's stuff to build off of. But at the same time, the task is tall, and if you want to be in the mix, then you've got to be better than we were." Celtics President Danny Ainge watches from a sideline seat during a game against the Magic on January 15, 2021, in Boston. Ainge stepped down Wednesday, with coach Brad Stevens moving up to replace him. Elise Amendola, Celtics coach Brad Stevens directs his team against the Nets in the first half of Game 5 of a first-round playoff series Tuesday in New York. The Celtics were eliminated with a 123-109 loss. Adam Hunger, the Celtics struggled with injuries this season, needed to win a play-in game just to get into the playoffs and fell well short of the expectation of contending for a championship, especially after reaching the East Finals in the NBA bubble last season and losing to the Miami Heat. "You can improve through continued development and the right work ethic and doing a good job with the developmental stuff," Stevens said. "Then, obviously, there is the ability to acquire people. This team that beat us is a very good team. There are very good teams across the East and we have to get better. We never got a true look at this team this year, but we have enough information that shows that we need to get better."